Hi there. Hi. Welcome back to my channel. I thought I'd check in with everybody, see how everybody's doing, what's going on, how are you feeling? Are you feeling a little bit cabin feverish? Because I know I am. I mean, I still have to get out because I have to make my deliveries, my bread deliveries. But I've been laying low. I've been trying to lay low. I wanted to come on today to sort of talk about something joyful, tell a little story time today rather than talk about the obvious, because I think we're all sick of the obvious right now, even though this is a protocol, this is a practicum that we have to practice every day diligently, we have to keep up with. You know, it's troubling and it's going to get worse before it gets better. So you got to just hang on. And so I thought, what could I do? I mean, I mean, I still don't know how to use this damn camera. Well, it's my iPhone. I don't know how to turn it around once I have it going one way, and I'm not sophisticated that way. I'm sophisticated in other ways. But really, I don't know. But I just thought I would come on today to tell a little story time. And I just, when you get older, I mean, I'm 50 now. When you get older, as we grow older, we kind of cling to memories that are really something that make us feel really safe and connected, and a time in our lives where we weren't judged in a way that we are now. I can't explain that, but it's a safety. It's like a little safe house, a little lighthouse of memories, our youth. And I was just thinking, if there was anybody I could be quarantined with, it's my old childhood friend from junior high school. Actually, strange enough, we actually knew each other when we were kids. My father was a cook at a place called Cookies in Huntington. And her mom, Anne, was a waitress there. And we had this common bond, which was another waitress who we called Aunt Margot, who we loved very much. We still love her. We adore her. I don't get to see her. Darlene does. But my memories of that time in my life were so painful. And Margot was like a beacon of light. I had a really horrible family life. Growing up. I'll say that for another time. We all do. We all suffer. It is what it is. Not everybody who has children is a parent, and it's kind of hard when you have kids because you don't know, they don't come with instructions. And if you come from a family with a cycle of abuse, you're just going to continue it, So that was the case in my family as well. So everybody's got a story, but I don't have any ill will. I actually had really no contact with my father. And even though he's now deceased, I don't feel anything. I don't know how to explain it. I went to therapy for like 6 years on and off in my 20s because I wanted to feel connected to that reason of why he wasn't in my life. And if I could get to a point where I was able to forgive him, I mean, I forgave him, but I could never be near him again. And I think that everybody's got their threshold. And as a child, I had hit mine from all of the craziness, and I just never was able to get over it. But anyway, Darlene's mom and my dad were friends with Margot, and Margot was like the common denominator between Darlene and I, but we never met as children. Maybe we had been in the same restaurant at the same time, but didn't know. I don't know. We can't figure it out. But Margot had a litter of puppies, of Lhasa Apsos, and my dad and mom let me and my brother get a puppy, which we named Morgan, which I would have never. I wanted to name him like Fluffy. My mom was like, no, we'll call him Morgan, whatever that name means. When you're like 5 years old, it's like such a proper name for like a cute little dog. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, she got to get Tribble. See, she got the cool name. I got the crappy name. But we both had puppies from the same litter. When we got into junior high school, we met in 7th grade, and she was into Duran Duran and I was into Duran Duran, and I kind of didn't want to be friends with her because I wanted to be the ultimate Duran Duran fan, like better than her, I guess. And she felt the same way about me, I guess. We both were like really aggressively into Duran Duran, like two idiots. But so completely innocent and silly and nerdy and I don't know, had crazy senses of humor, and we were thick as thieves. I mean, I think we're still thick as thieves. We'll always be, even though I'm sure we have other friends that we feel closer to at this stage of our life, although we're in contact with one another. And we were just saying it's a good thing that we are not in quarantine together, because any stupid, ridiculous thing sets us off. And, like when you see those videos of people dressing up in dinosaur costumes, that would be us. But I wanted to tell 2 stories. One about her. And Darlene, if you're watching this, I don't know if you know what I'm going to tell, but oh my God, I just have to. I'm sorry, it's my bread timer going off. I'm going to try and pan and sweep, whatever, turn this around so you can see what I am doing. Okay, here we go. Mind my filthy oven top or whatever, stove top right now. This is going to be New Orleans style rolls. This is my 3rd try on this. This time I broke down and used shortening. The first time I did it with butter. The second time I did it with olive oil. And then the difference when I did it the second time, first time when I did it with butter, I put them on parchment instead of directly on the pan with a little spray of olive oil and a little bit of cornmeal. And I liked the way that they came out the second time with the cornmeal and the olive oil rather than the parchment. They were closer to what I know as the New Orleans or Nola style bread, or Lindenheimer bread. That's the bakery, Lindenheimers. They're the ones that where you drop the bread, it shatters into 1,000 pieces. This is closer to that, I hope. And I hope that this time, by breaking down and using the damn stupid hydrogenated shortening, that my client will be happy and have the bread that they want. So I'm excited. It's about to go in the oven, and I guess we'll get to see the finished product. So I'm sitting down because I'm bored. And to make this video, I like to be sitting anyway. So, okay, so here's my story. I don't know if I should tell mine first or hers. I'll do mine first because hers is really absolutely hysterical and endearing. So, as you can see, my drapes are down at the moment. We got a brand new air conditioning system, so we had to have access through our back door. And the backyard is a friggin' jungle. It is I'm so embarrassed. It's like dinosaurs, like prehistoric animals live in that backyard, and we don't even know it. And I know that when we cut the lawn, we're probably going to kill a few squirrels because the lawn is so, it's like Weedville back there. And my husband's just he's working 6 days a week. And I will not go back there because me and Snakey, not friend. Nope. And I've seen a copperhead in our backyard once. And so no Snakey for me. Anyway, so here's the story. So the first story is me. So Darlene and I ended up going to college together. We went to Buffalo State, and we were in our dorms one day, and we were like, I wonder if this dude that I really had a crush on, Joe, was working at the health food concession in our student union. Because that's all we basically did was sleep and friggin' eat. I mean, well, we did other things too. We smoked a little bit of pot, and well, I smoked a lot of pot. Darlene was very innocent. I smoked it, not her. Getting high, going to the student union, getting our grub on, coming back and sleeping and watching Friday the 13th. Remember that series that we had Canadian TV, and Friday the 13th was a Canadian series. I mean, I think we had it in America, by the way. Diet Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Michelle from One Vlog Away was talking about it, and I hope I got the right one. I don't know if she's watching this, but it's the Mountain Dew Zero Sugar Baja Blast. It's tropical lime flavor. It's pretty good. It's my one soda of the day, and I don't even know if I'm going to finish it right now. I just want water. I always want water. I crave it. Anyway, so Darlene and I decided at probably 5 o'clock in the afternoon when we woke up to go get a wrap or a pita. We used to get pitas back then. And it was the most disgusting health food. It wasn't healthy. I'm sure it wasn't healthy. We used to get banana and peanut butter and honey sandwiches and pita bread or tuna or chicken salad or whatever they had there. It was bullshit. So anyway, but this guy Joe worked there, this Chubster that I had a crush on, and he was older. I always liked older guys. And so Darlene and I got dressed to go, and I put on this outrageous outfit. And Darlene was like, no, I'm not going to be seen with you in that outfit. And I think, now, Darlene, you'll have to correct me, and I don't even remember, but I believe it was orange, Guess jeans that were, probably too tight, and, maybe a leopard skin shirt or something, and boots, my knee-high boots or something, or, remember those fold-down suede boot things that people wore in the 80s? Oh God, I'm dating myself. Shit, I'm old. I'm ancien. She was like, no, I don't want to be seen with you that. And I was like, whatever, it's chic. I'm going out that way. So we ended up going to the to the student union, to the nature stop or whatever it was called. And Joe was working, and I was trying to flirt with him, be really cool. And I got my wrap or whatever, and we were getting ready to leave, and somebody had been in there and gotten a frozen yogurt, and we were with our friend Dawn, who was the most deadpan, dry sense of humor, funny friggin' girl. She was my roommate. We've known each other for years, and she has a dry, really funny, outrageous sense of humor. And I mean, I'm a big clown. I'm a big old stupid clown. But I slipped on the ice cream or the frozen yogurt that somebody had left in a pool in the middle of this concession and fell on my knees like I was skidding into friggin' home base. And I want to say that I might have ripped my jeans. I don't remember. All I know is my friend Dawn got right in my face and said, "You're safe," like an umpire, and really called attention to the whole thing. I fell so hard. I slipped so hard that I felt like I took up the tile. It was that bad. I was so mortified. But we laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed. And I felt devastated that this guy had seen that. I mean, I'm sure he was laughing too, because it was pretty friggin' funny. But I was mortified, and I stayed out of there for a while. I ended up getting to kiss him one night. I'll never forget it. The moon was blood red. Remember, sometimes the moon is really red. And it was this beautiful, balmy, sort of March or April night. And I got to walk him to his car. And I remember we made out, but he had a girlfriend that he was living with. And I felt really bad. I felt like, oh, I'm such a friggin' homewrecker. I was a homewrecker. I was a little wild child back then. But I got to kiss him, and my toes curled. That's how good of a kisser he was. I was like, oh, yeah, bring it on. But nope. He was true to his girlfriend. He felt really screwed up, and I stayed away for a long time because I was so embarrassed. But he was like, listen, it's, it is what it is. I'm with her, and I don't, I'm not that kind of guy. And I really respected him for that. But I felt very embarrassed that I was so forward to try to kiss him. But he did kiss me back, and it was pretty hot. Anyway, so that's my story about me. I don't know if it's so funny to anybody else out there, but we were goofy and silly. The second story is Darlene's tale. And Doris, I hope that you will check out this video because I love you. But Darlene had a crush on this guy, Aggie. Did we call it Aggie? I don't know. We call it Aggie or something. I don't even remember his name. Aguilar. I don't even remember his name. Isn't it so funny? Began with an A. He was from Puerto Rico. And he was a super, super, super cute guy. Really nice. Very proper, sweet guy. And Darlene really liked him. She had a mad crush on him. And this one day, she decided to impress him. And again, we were at our student union. And Oh my God. Okay, so we're at our student union and there was like, it was, if you can picture it, it was sort of like there was a moat built around the student union. It was on a slopey hill and then it was a high wall. So you had this high wall and then a slopey hill and then a sidewalk that would lead to wherever. Darlene decided to throw her Emil Carr. His name was Emil Carr. Ami. Emil Carr. I knew it would come to me. Emil Carr. She decided that she was going to impress the shit out of herself by doing this. And she decided to jump off this ledge to where she thought she would just land kind of softly on this hill. But the hill was so vertical that when she hit, she fell down on her knees and slid into a tree down the hill in white jeans. And she was like, oh, into which I friggin' lost it. But I was like repulsed by her. I was like, get the hell away from me. I don't know you. I don't want to know you. You're not from my friend right now. And she was, Tara. And I was like, nope. But I had to help her. But it was hysterical. We cried with laughter. I mean, the shit that we used to do, I don't even know if there were two sillier people in this world than her and I, but we used to scream out our dorm window. We were on the 6th floor of a dorm, and there was a guy who lived in our building. I think he lived in our building. I think his name was Rob. I know he was a Sig App, because we're Alpha Sigma Alphas, and I think he was a Sig App, right? Like I'm talking to her, like, whatever. Anyway, he used to go out of his building. For some reason, we called him Longhead. And so we would scream out the window, long, and I would be like, head, or I would say long and she would say head. And we did it every single time we saw him walk out of that building. I don't know what the fuck we were thinking, but we would cry. We would nail him every single time. And I'm sure he was a really nice guy, but for some reason, we thought he was a dick. And I don't know, just we called him Longhead. He actually stepped up in my honor, actually. A guy one time grabbed my crotch at a bar. It was like, I think it was at Mr. Good Bar or Judge Roy Beans on Elmwood, or on Forest. Judge Roy Beans used to be on Forest near Mighty Taco. And we were there one night, and I was underage or whatever, and I was a freshman, and this dude grabbed my friggin' crotch. I was sitting at the bar, and he just full on put his hand between my legs. And I punched him, and he went to hit me back. I mean, it was just like, he startled the shit out of me. And he went to punch me back, and that Longhead was there, and he was like, don't do that, man. Don't do that. And I was like, wow, that dude's really nice. I was like, Longhead is like a super cool dude. And I felt bad, but I didn't stop. It didn't stop me. If I saw him to this day, I'd still call him friggin' Longhead. Because he was Longhead. I don't know. He was just this weirdo. But I hope that you are finding something that brings you joy just a little bit every day. And just know that no matter where we're going, where we're headed, we're strong. We're strong people as a whole. And maybe this will bring our nation closer, our nation or the world closer and make it more united. I just hope that there's not some other reason why we're going to be all, completely bound to our homes, and then they're going to drop some fucking big ass nutshell revelation on us. It's pretty shitty. Another thing that I just wanted to say before I go, Chantel, please stop fucking stuffing your mouth. It's enough already. I mean, we're all like in a bad way, and shit kind of sucks. But, babe, you gotta stop. It's disgusting. I'm sorry. I just watch the reaction channels. I don't even give a shit about your channel. I'm sorry. I don't care if you don't like me or mine, or you send your minions over to talk shit about me. It's not even about, I really don't know you, so I can't say if I like you or not. But I just think what you're doing is hurting your body, and it's destroying your life force. And you can hate me or any of the other reaction channels that comment on you, but you're eating more voraciously. It's getting worse. And I know that you, I mean, well, despite whether or not you want to say, but you do cycle. And this cycle is going to end with you crying and saying that you're going to make changes, you're going to eat healthy. I mean, I don't get paid for this. You know, I'm not monetized. So I'm struggling right now without money or whatever. And I know that you think you're famous and all because of whatever this is that you're doing. But the price of this is going to really smack you long and hard, worse than any of us could with our words. Or believe me, if you were my sister, I'd fucking beat the shit out of you. I would. And that's not a threat. I would do it. If you were my blood, I would fucking wake your ass up real quick. Because you know what? Every day's a struggle for me too. But I'm not going to sit here and stuff my face. I don't stuff my face off camera. I would never entertain the idea. But watching you eat that pizza really was, that's bad, dude. You were fucking mawing that. You were inhaling it. You were, if you could have double fisted it, and who are you to be dunking your fucking pizza in that fucking vat of fat ranch? I mean, I bought a pizza. My husband and I got a pizza this weekend on Sunday because we didn't know what to do. And we got a ricotta and meatball pizza from this place that we like. And we had a large pizza and we still have 6 slices left. You know, what are there, 8 in a slice in a pizza? There are 8. I'm a chef. I should fucking know this. There are 8 slices in a pizza. We have 6 slices left. We both ate a slice and had a big salad. And we're full. We were full from it. I mean, today I broke down because I was on the road and I got myself a cheeseburger from McDonald's, which is something I haven't had in, I don't even know when. I don't even remember the last time. McDonald's, the only reason why I go there is for unsweetened iced tea and occasionally a Diet Coke. But today I was hungry and I was on the road and I had so much to do. And it's no excuse, but I got a baby cheeseburger and I took 2 bites out of it and I was like, this is disgusting. And I had to get rid of it. I mean, my hand to God. I don't understand why it is that you think that food is whatever. It's what makes you your coin. When I bet you've got a feeder, guiding you there financially. I mean, who's to say? I don't know you, but you are really dancing on a greasy tightrope. And the more, I mean, it's like now you're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna eat. That's where you're at. I don't think you really give a shit at this point. And I don't know if it's because of having to be quarantined with BB or, I don't know. But it is what it is. Okay, so I'm going to show you. They're not quite done, but I'm probably going to end the video before they're done. So I'm going to turn the camera around again and give you guys a little look at the bread. They're kind of getting nice here. Here's better light. They're starting to get golden brown. They should be thin. They don't really rise much because they're supposed to be like a cracker. Well, it's not like a cracker, but the bread is very crusty. So I'm excited to see how this time I normally put a little sprinkle of flour on there, but I didn't do it this time. I just wanted them to be that way just to test to see if the shortening really made a big difference. Excuse me. It's from the bubbles from the soda. Anyway, I'm going to head out because I've got to call my husband and make sure he remembers to pick up some fresh shrimp. I'm making Parmesan crusted oven roasted shrimp. They have panko breadcrumbs, a little bit of really good olive oil, and this is the olive oil that I use. I'll turn this around. Excuse my little station here, but oops. Okay. This is it. It's called All of the Above, and it's the Robust. And it's from a woman out of San Francisco who directly imports from all over, whatever the varietal is for that season. So this one, I have another one. It's called Koroneki. That one was Greek. This one is Italian, this Robust. Or maybe it's French. I think this is French. But once you really start getting into olive oil, like real olive oil, the stuff that you buy in a store is called Lampichki, or Lampedusa, I don't know what it's called in Italian, but it's like the kind of lamp an oil lamp, that's the kind of oil they use to light their lamps. They would never cook with that. This is 100% virgin olive oil. It's organic, and you can cook at a high heat with this. It's really wonderful. I make my breads with it, and I love to cook with it. Anyway, so I hope that this video is not too long. It is. It's kind of long. But I just wanted to say, Darlene, I love you, and thank you for the many, many, many years of friendship. I know that we were apart for many years, but we were living our life, doing our thing, and now we're pretty much neighbors. We're close enough by. She's in the next state, and I'm thankful for that. And just love the people that you're with. FaceTime them, call them. I know I call my mom like 3 times a day. She's 40 miles away from me. And I just am trying to stay away from her because I don't want to get her sick. Not that I'm sick, but today I woke up feeling really stuffy nosed and my eyes are really itchy, but it's the pollen. The pollen is so bad right now. Anyway, just think about something that makes you feel happy. Let me know. Hit the like button and comment below. And remember to love one another and say I love you as much as you can, because, time is a gift always. And hopefully you'll like and subscribe and want to hear more from me. I know that you won't have a choice because I'll make another video anyway. But keep it safe. Keep your cooches clean, and your cornholes clean. I know that the toilet paper situation is getting pretty dire out there. But I just wanted to send my best to you all, know that I'm praying for us all as a human race. And my complete admiration goes out to the men and women of the medical profession and all of the people working in rest homes for our older people out there. And just to Dr. Joseph Campbell, thank you so much for all that you do. You're amazing, absolutely amazing. And remember to wash your hands. All right, that's it. That's all I've got today. Bye.